had a guest who has made the commercial break so lively and excitable because of debate, basketball debate, than with you, Chris Broussard, whose name I like to say first and last all the time. All right, let's talk some LeBron James, because why not? It's the day of the week. His impending free agency. LeBron can opt out of his contract at the end of the season, and reports are that the 76ers are interested in King James. This would put LeBron next to a young core of Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and #1 overall pick, Markelle Fultz. So, Chris, I ask you, should LeBron want to play for the 76ers? Is this a team that he should want to go to?
Well, like Chris said, we're both Ohio guys. I'd love to see him stay in Cleveland, but you can't begrudge him if he leaves to try to win championships. If winning is the key, there's talk about L.A. He wants to be a mogul. He's already a mogul. He doesn't need to go to L.A. to be a mogul. If it's about winning, I think there are 3 teams that should be at the top of his list. Maybe 4. Your Houston Rockets, I'll throw them in maybe as a 4th. But I think San Antonio, because LeBron has never played for that iconic, legendary coach. The guys he's compared to, Michael, Kobe, Shaq, they never won a ring without the iconic coach of a Pat Riley, Phil Jackson, Tim Duncan, Greg Popovich. If LeBron were to go to San Antonio, I believe I would put them, and Kawhi's healthy, I would put them right there with Golden State.
Like
right
with the same?
Right away. Because look at what Popovich, they're already close. They're not better than Golden State, but they're close right now.
So why not go to Golden State? And they don't have great talent. And you don't even have to be close. You want to win a ring, go to Golden State. Pick up your rings.
I think even you would criticize him if you go to Golden State. But San Antonio, for the legendary coach, I think you could win another ring or 2 with Pop. Phil, I'll say them last. New York, I think, should be on the list. You go there with KP, it's the big city, it's the big stage. I mean, if LA is attractive because it's of the stage, why not New York? And Porzingis,
Enes Kanter got to get shot the first day, though. Enes Kanter, my playground becomes
stroke.
No, he's going to get booted. Okay, I understand.
But Kanter is a guy you don't want him against you. But you love to have him on your team.
No. He's a liability defensively.
He is, but I like his attitude.
Okay, whether you like his attitude or not, LeBron's precondition to go into New York is I get to personally tell him he's going.
Okay. Philly.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Is on the board.
Oh, my gosh. They should be. If it's about first of all, why leave the East? I mentioned San Antonio, but still, the East is easier. So stay in the East. And what I see there is LeBron will still be the best player in the world a few more years, or at least top 2 or whatever, a few more years. He can lead them to championships. As he declines, those 2 will reach their prime, and then they could help you win more championships like Kareem and Magic. Kareem's last 2 rings, he was 40 and 41 years old. But Magic had entered his prime, and he helped carry an older Kareem. Then you might be, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but you might be talking about 5, 6, maybe more rings. And that's when the GOAT conversation really gets to be what it is.
You and I didn't know each other very well at the time. You know where I wanted Kevin Durant to go? Minnesota. Because of the same thing you're talking about with LeBron and Philly. You go there now, you're the best player. Karl Anthony Towns and Andrew Wiggins are 2nd and 3rd. But as you age out of it, then at one point you're the 2nd best player and Towns is the best. Then at one point you're the 3rd best player and Wiggins is the 2nd best. Like, the ages, it worked well given the trajectories of their career. It's the same reason the LeBron Philly thing's so interesting. And for me, forget that I'm a LeBron fan, as a basketball fan, Ben Simmons having the best rookie year anyone's had since Blake Griffin. Now, they both had the benefit of their rookie year was really year 2. But so Simmons is going to be awesome no matter what. But Ben Simmons, whose game is most similar to LeBron as far as being able to do all different phases of the game, him learning from LeBron could unlock a piece of him that would just be great for basketball fans worldwide.
My favorite is San Antonio. The reason why I like going there is because also his ability, LeBron, and for those who are around him, even great players. I've talked to Ray Allen, Shane Battier, Shaq. All of them told me LeBron is probably the smartest basketball player they've ever played with or even seen in practices. He's a basketball savant. His ability to be able to remember team sets, plays, previous games, not only in NBA history, but in their career when teams ran certain things. LeBron's ability to be able to predict what people were going to do blew people away. So getting that information from other players, I think that part of his brain would be greatly benefited by going with Greg Popovich. And also, I believe that they're getting ready to not have a facelift in San Antonio, but they got a couple players this year. It could be their last year. Ginobili, Parker, this could be their last years. Kawhi is going to be, he's going to be there, Kawhi, for a while. But LeBron, I believe, would be turned on by the fact how much he could learn, the way the coach makes the players play, and if he's able to get ring 4, ring 5, Kawhi will be able to carry it, after LeBron. So, and also, I'd much rather him be in the West. Why? Because if he gets to the West and gets to the finals, then his record as far as losing, he won't lose anymore.
Well, let me ask you this. That's a good point. But LeBron, Simmons, and Embiid, I think they could challenge Golden State.
Man,
because the teams that give Golden State trouble, San Antonio, because they go big, Memphis, believe it or not, Memphis is giving them trouble over the years because they play big.
Earlier, yes.
And when Cleveland beat them 2 years ago, they went slow, played big.
Let's be honest. Any team with LeBron and a competent supporting cast can challenge Golden State.
Yeah.
Like that's so last
I don't know. They didn't challenge them last year.
Well, I mean, we can say they didn't challenge them. I mean, Game 3, they got a Korver 3 in the corner to win that game. They blow them off the court in Game 4. Like, that series easily could have been 2-2.
If Golden State wins Game 3, Game 4 is totally different. Who knows what happens in Game 4.
But I agree with you that right now you have to look at it can't be LeBron by himself in order to beat Golden State. So you're looking at the pieces around him. Man, I think, to answer your question, absolutely. Yeah. I think the Embiid, as long as Embiid's healthy, and that's a real factor.
That's the question. And those guys better stay healthy all year.
But
if you're LeBron.
You mentioned the Spurs. What's so interesting to me about the Spurs is this. LeBron's played Greg Popovich 3 times in the NBA Finals. The first one, no one holds against him. LeBron was a kid. It was unbelievable that he got him there. But those last 2 finals, people forget the ring that LeBron won, his second ring ever. Pop solved LeBron to a degree through 5 games. He was forcing LeBron to shoot. And LeBron just finally in Game 6 started taking those shots and hit them. And Game 7 was brilliant. I think he hit 6 threes in Game 7. It's the big reason why they won that game. LeBron absolutely, when he talks about Pop's stuff, non-basketball-wise, his politics, LeBron holds Pop in such reverence and knows no coach has ever given me trouble the way Pop can. Those 2 forces combining, the best basketball mind in the world as a player and the best basketball mind in the world as a coach, that is an interesting combination. There's no doubt about it.
I just don't see LeBron going to the city of San Antonio. I see him in a bigger city. Now he's in Cleveland, but that's home.
It's home.
That's home.
You're going to have them people looking after you after like Charles Barkley.
But I would love it.
Be careful. Just stop right there. Just stop right there.
How likely is any of this to happen anyway?
I honestly don't think at this point LeBron knows what he's going to do. He's obviously got tons of options. I don't think staying in Cleveland's off the table.
Yeah, and Isaiah Thomas, what he does, his ability to stay healthy and moving forward.
Hard to leave the defending champs, which probably will be in a few months.
Chris, come back later in the show. Please do that for us. In the meantime, go get a free drink over at our breakfast cart. I recommend Jenna's iced matcha.
That's the line. Everyone's in line for matcha.
Yeah, if you guys want some iced matcha, it's free. Free breakfast, free drinks. Cece and Nick both have their own drinks.
Yeah, I got that dark roasted. You got to add a little milk to it because you know what I like.
How much does Dak Prescott have to prove tonight? That's next. First things first.
Sue, they got